What up? Right, today, this is very much pushing into your aerobic system, using that lactate when you've got that lactic acid that's built up dramatically through acidosis due to too much CO2 in your system, which means you've got to get rid of it. And the better your anaerobic system is, the quicker it can get that CO2 that will build up using the oxygen that you want to take in, because you're building up the CO2 sort of advancing a little bit quicker, so you're using your reserves or an alternative source of energy without the oxygen to give you that energy. But I'll explain that in another sort of seminar one that I'll do later on. So today then is based on 18 is going to be 18 different reps across 6 different exercises. So the first one you're going to be doing is, and there's various recovery times that you have available, which means that you can really push that anaerobic system of yours to the limit. You can modify it, you can reduce it down, you can reduce your rest even more if you see fit. So the first round will be 3 Henny Mullers. So like I say, you've got the rugby pitch, so it's a figure of 8, all right, in your pitch to each corner and then the diagonal. Every time you do 1 rep, you give it a minute rest. You then go again and you're going flat out as best as you can to really push that system as best as you can. At the end of that, once you've done those 3 reps, you take a minute rest. You then do what are called coat hangers. Now a coat hanger will be, you start at the middle point of the posts, you run down to the posts straight ahead of you, and then diagonally to one halfway point, and then back up. So you imagining how a coat hanger would look in that sort of triangle point. Hit that triangle, back to the start point, 1 minute rest. Repeat a further 2 times. After that, you're doing 3 full-length sprints. At the end of the car, you take a minute, head down to the start, you sprint up after your minute rest to the top. Your recovery then is the run down to then go again. So however long you choose to recover, it slows down the pace that you see fit to get to the starting point. You can speed it up to get the reps done quicker. It's entirely up to you. So that's how the recovery can vary based on how you're feeling. Okay, then the third one, or fourth one, after another minute rest after that, will be what is called horseshoes. Now you'll make your way after the rundown, you go straight to the corner. So it might not be a minute. So as soon as you get down, head to a corner. You then do effectively 3 sides of the pitch, like a horseshoe. Wait for a minute rest, back round, minute rest, back round. You'll go in, best out. Each of these vary in terms of the distance. With the recovery, it will vary your ability to get through that anaerobic system. The last one, the penultimate one, was called a flying V. At the end of your horseshoe, stay in that corner. You will then effectively do a V shape, or do a V. So from one corner to the middle of the posts, and then down to the other one. So again, doing that V, minute rest, back to the middle of the post, up to there. In that V shape, minute rest, and you repeat for the 3rd time. After that, you take the minute, run to the end, and you're really going to try out this CP, your creatine phosphate one. The one where it is you go all out so fast, but you can only really keep it going for about 10 seconds or so, 10 to 15 seconds, depends on sort of when you are. It's all for sprinting. So really ending it on an anaerobic into your power. All it is out to 10 meters to a tennis ball, back, out to 20, back, 1 rep. Take 30-second recovery, reduce it down so you're giving yourself less time, even more, but it still works very much in that anaerobic going into CP. Do that 3 more times, job done. That is 18, 6 exercises, 3 reps with various recovery, testing that anaerobic, hint of aerobic with some CP thrown in as well. Sweet as.